sequence on the agenda. Item 1 is a resolution authorizing the insertion of an additional item of revenue in the calendar year 2023 budget, which is now available from the State of New Jersey National Opioid Settlement Grant in the amount of $35,105.61. Item 2 is a resolution approving a discharge of mortgage executed by Richard B. and Jennifer E. Henderson for a property located at 100 Patricia Avenue, Block 79, Lot 9. Item 3 is a resolution approving a discharge of mortgage executed by George J. Roller for property located at 102 Whittle Avenue, Block 536, Lot 41. Item 4 is a resolution authorizing the tax collector to issue various duplicate tax sale certificates for W.Y. Spartan Consulting. Item 5 is a resolution authorizing water sewer termination on July 10, 2023, due to failure to comply with the utility ordinance pursuant to Section 56-18 of the Municipal Code. Item 6 is a resolution authorizing adjustments in the tax and utility records.
Thank you.
I make a motion to approve consent agenda items.
Second motion.
I have a motion to approve all consent agenda items. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Stewie?
Yes.
Commissioner Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Romanek?
Yes.
Mayor Orndorff?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries.
Resolution,
Okay,
excuse me.
ready for me? Resolution authorizing a services contract between the City of Millville and John W. Kraus LLC for an amount not to exceed $12,000 from July 1st, 2023 to June 30th, 2024.
Move the motion, and I have certification of funds in the amount of $6,000. The only amounts for the 2023 budget have been certified. Amounts for future years, which will be the rest of this contract, are contingent upon sufficient funds being appropriated.
Second motion.
I have a motion and second on resolution item number 1. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Stewie?
Yes.
Commissioner Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Romanek?
Yes.
Mayor Orndorff?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 2 is a resolution amending Resolution Number 150-2023, adopted on May 16, 2023, due to a typographical error of date of land sale and public notice advertisement, and setting new date for land sale to be held on July 11, 2023.
Make a motion.
Second motion.
I have a motion and a second on resolution item number 2. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Stewie?
Yes.
Commissioner Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Romanek?
Yes.
Mayor Orndorff?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 3 is a resolution extending Commercial Realty Partners' conditional designation as redeveloper of property identified as portions of Block 136, Lot 1 within the James R. Hurley Industrial Park redevelopment area, and extending the access agreement until July 31st, 2023.
Move the resolution.
Second motion.
I have a motion and a second on resolution item number 3. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Stewie?
Yes.
Commissioner Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Romanek?
Yes.
Mayor Orndorff?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 4 is a resolution rescinding letter of support for the suitability of a cannabis facility granted to Apotheca Manufacturing Incorporated.
Make a motion.
Second the motion.
I have a motion and a second on resolution item number 4. Any comments?
Yes, just to basically summarize what Mr. Capari said in the work session. There's several of these on the agenda tonight that dropped out for various reasons: lack of funding, lack of support, inability to get licenses, whatever. And as we said from the beginning, we expect this process to continue until we get 5 or 6 companies in the end.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Stewie?
Yes.
Commissioner Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Romanek?
Yes.
Mayor Orndorff?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 5 is a resolution rescinding letter of support for the suitability of a cannabis facility granted to Smile High Club LLC.
Move the resolution on item number 5.
Second motion.
You have a motion and a second on resolution item number 5. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Stewie?
Yes.
Commissioner Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Romanek?
Yes.
Mayor Orndorff?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 6 is a resolution rescinding letter of support for the suitability of a cannabis facility granted to PRNJ LLC, DBA Pure Roots, New Jersey.
Make motion.
Second motion.
You have a motion and second on resolution item number 6. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Stewie?
Yes.
Commissioner Romanek? Or
Yes.
excuse me. Yeah, okay. Commissioner Watson, I skipped you.
Yes.
And Mayor Orndorff?
Yes.
Motion carries. Tricked you. Okay. Item 7 is a resolution rescinding letter of support for the suitability of a cannabis facility granted to Agro Culture LLC.
Move the resolution.
Second motion.
Motion and a second on resolution item number 7. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Sui?
Yes.
Commissioner Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Romanek?
Yes.
Mayor Orndorff?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Item 8 is a resolution rescinding letter of support for the suitability of a cannabis facility granted to August 10th LLC.
Make a motion?
Second the motion.
A motion and a second on resolution item number 8. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Sui?
Yes.
Commissioner Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Romanek?
Yes.
Mayor Orndorff?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Item 9 is a resolution rescinding resolution number 266-2022, awarding Brennan Brothers Contracting LLC of the project former Rescue Squad demolition in the amount of $257,523, and rescinding resolution number 65-2023, approving a change order number 1 with Brennan Brothers for an additional amount of $69,826.60.
Move the resolution.
Second motion.
I have a motion and second on resolution item number 9. Any comments?
Yes. As you guys remember, we awarded the contract to Brennan Brothers to destroy to demolish the old rescue squad building. They asked for a change order. We awarded them a change order. They came back and asked for another change order. So at that time, we told them goodbye. And in order to have the funds available for the award of the demolition, which will be next, we need to rescind these resolutions. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Sui?
Yes.
Commissioner Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Romanek?
Yes.
Mayor Orndorff?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. This item is a resolution awarding the rebid of the project entitled Demolition of the Former Rescue Squad Building to American Disposal, 2 English Lane, Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey, in the amount of $170,000.
Move the resolution on certification of funds in the amount of $170,000, signed by our CFO, Marcella Shepherd.
Second motion.
A motion and second on resolution number 10. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Sui?
Yes.
Commissioner Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Romanek?
Yes.
Mayor Orndorff?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Item 11 is a resolution approving release and settlement agreement with Salvador Quintana in the amount of $10,000.
Move the resolution on item number 11, and with that, I have certification of funds in the amount of $10,000, signed by our Chief Financial Officer, Marcella D. Shepherd.
Second the motion.
I have a motion and a second on resolution item number 11. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Sui?
Yes.
Commissioner Watson?
I'd like to abstain.
Okay, Commissioner Romanek?
Yes.
Mayor Orndorff?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Item 12 is a resolution opposing application by New Beginnings Behavioral Health Corporation for a use variance on Schooner Landing Road.
Move the resolution.
Second motion.
I have a motion and a second on resolution item number 12. Any comments?
Sure. So upon receiving emails from a couple residences and returning a couple of phone calls and reaching out to the mayor of Morris River and one of the committeemen of Morris River Township, I understand their concerns. I share their concerns. The homeless problem is not an easy one to address. For everybody that doesn't want homeless in their neighborhood, and to be quite frank, I don't want homeless in my neighborhood. I don't want drug addicts in my neighborhood. And I don't want those facilities in my neighborhood, to be quite frank and be quite honest about it. And I really don't think that many people do. That doesn't mean there's not a problem that we don't have to address. We do. So we do that by trying to create opportunities for employment, trying to create opportunities for them to better themselves, and creating opportunities for treatment for those people. We have folks to get grants to help the homeless, which in many times, and I've spoken to several people in town, some that want to help, some that don't want to help and just want them out. So a lot of times when we help them, we enable them. It's unfortunate, but that's what happens. It's kind of like, if you create a shelter, they will come. If you create a place for them to get free food, they will come. I don't want them to come here. I really don't. The people that are here that need treatment, I want them to get help. I've read books on the subject. Nobody has a solution, right? I can't find a viable solution. The only solution I saw was Miami, and their solution was to ship them out of town. So that's the only thing that works for your neighborhood. So I don't know what the answer is. I will continue to work to try to find one. And I do oppose the application by New Beginnings Health Corporation, and for several reasons. A, environmental. B, you're absolutely right, Mr. Eastmont, when you say they're going to come to Millville. They're going to walk this way. They absolutely will. They're going to create a strain on our EMS services, which are already strained. You know, we have multiple overdoses. We take people to the hospital, sometimes the same person twice in a day. The policies aren't working. Unfortunately, we don't set those policies. Those policies are oftentimes set at the state and local level, or the state and federal level, and we have to live with them. And it stinks. And I wish the people in Washington would get off their dead behinds and fix the problem. Giving out free needles doesn't work. When they tried that, all we have is thousands of needles in our parks, and then people don't want to go there because they don't want to step on a needle. This is all nonsensical. It's ridiculous, and it doesn't work. And I probably got in trouble with half the population in Millville for saying that, but I knew when this came up today, I was going to make somebody mad. So there it is.
Well, I'm going to echo some of, so I don't have to repeat what Commissioner Sui said, but I'm also going to add one thing I didn't know about tonight, because people have contacted me. I have family, I have residents in Marshall River Township. I sit on the planning board here. People are supposed to come to the planning board. The planning board is there for a reason. It's to do things right. I didn't know that till tonight when I was informed from the podium. Yes, the building is in Marshall River Township. I can guarantee you if there's a fire or something there, Leesburg Fire Company is going to be all over it. But if there's a call for a rescue squad, because it happens in this town now, that call is going to go to Inspira. But we're going to have to take it here in Millville. I want to just say one thing about our rescue squad activity for last month. Last month we responded to 633 calls in the city of Millville alone. That's all I have to say about that, and my vote will show my thought process. Thank you.
Any other, you guys have? I think my biggest thing is we want to make sure that people are following processes, as Commissioner Hewitt just said, that they're operating without having proper approvals, and that puts people in harm's way. And I think that's my biggest concern. Whether there's a facility to help people or not, I think that's important that a community has it. My biggest concern is they are functioning their facility not under the proper approvals, and my vote will reflect that. So, roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Sui?
Yes.
Commissioner Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Romanek?
Yes.
Mayor Orndorff?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries.
New business, please.
Okay, I just need a motion to authorize the following special event on public lands application: gospel concert of Captain Joseph Buck Park, sponsored by Youth Love Movement Corporation on July 14th, 2023, from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Make a motion?
Second the motion.
I have a motion and a second on new business item number 1. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Sui?
Yes.
Commissioner Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Romanek?
Yes.
Mayor Orndorff?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries.
Public comment portion. We have now reached the public comment portion of the meeting. If anyone would like to address the commission, please go to the podium, state your name, address your concerns, and please limit those comments to approximately 5 minutes. Seeing nobody, we'll close the public comment portion of this evening and go to closing comments of commissioners. Commissioner Romanek.
Yes, Mayor. Successful, productive meeting. I wish everybody have a safe trip home. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Watson.
Yes.
And before you speak, great. I like your, Commissioner Watson, your quick, short consents on your department. It's easy to copy and translate because I get questions about when leaf and brush pickup are all the time, and so it's easy for me to copy. So I think that transfers throughout the public and everybody watching. So good job on that.
Thanks. Sydney, I really wish I had your heart and, you know, your your faith in people, and you're especially trying to help them. It's really hard for me to wrap my head around because it's kind of like more of the fear of drawing in more people from different areas in an area that, say, Millville, if we were to help, draw them in so it's more people that we can't take care of. You know, we're having a problem taking care of the people that we have here. So, I mean, that's kind of where my thought is. But with that, all I have is have a good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Nothing else.
No comments? Thank you, everybody, for coming out. I wish I could see some people from Millville coming out.
Great, awesome. Just last couple of things here. I want to make sure that, remind everybody the next meeting will be July 5th. It's a Wednesday. There is a blood drive. We have a competition between Millville, Vineland, and Bridgeton. It's June 28th at CC Tech from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. in the gym. So if you are able to donate, please do that. We have 58 donors already and 40 slots left. So let's fill those up, as we know there's always a need for blood. Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. Hope to see you guys again. Have a safe evening, and we'll see you again soon. I just need a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion.
Second motion.